Hello, dear listeners, and we're still discussing different kind of global things. So what about logic? Because when I look on many things around, I cannot see any logic. Maybe I'm not smart enough, I don't know. You can comment and correct me, if you can, please. Or maybe provide a bit more information what I didn't found with some reason. So now we can see a lot of pictures, videos around the world about these things won't happen. Let's say start with a mask, what's really common. So it doesn't matter you will visit a theater, cinema, any other kind of event when like one seat is empty or sometimes even two seats empty compared to next person, but forget there. I go to the public transport in full people in a bus, underground, trolley, whatever, or even an underground. People like staying like face to face, close to each other, but you cannot sit on this chair because it's prohibited to sit, yeah? You can sit only one by one. What's like no logic at all. But still, maybe I'm not that clever, who knows. Same queue in a hospital. A lot of people, really packed. Then you come inside the hospital, people stay for visit certain doctors, and still you cannot sit on these chairs because the rules for the social distance sitting one by one. And these old people, they should stay instead of sitting and so on because of someone make a really smart rule where I cannot find any logic, but it seems like someone just train you for give a more and more silly task and see will you follow it or not, even if it sounds ridiculous. Okay, we go into, let's say, factory or whatever, where there's a food court. Still, huge queue, hundreds of people. Just you stand face to face. And when you sit on your tables, it's everything covered like in a high security prison. So everyone just covered by these plastic windows and so on. What make no sense already because big amount of people just staying for a long time in queue, like really face to each other. And okay, we go to the, it doesn't matter what country or city you stay, because I saw the videos like from many places and I visited many places, and basically all of this, I don't know how to say, dumb things I saw like everywhere. I go into cafe or restaurant, I am allowed to enter only in a mask. I go into eat there and supposed to enter a mask. Okay, if it's some juice cafe, I can use a straw and whatever, it's fine. So I enter in a mask and then I take it off anyway. So where is the sense? Convenience store or grocery store, I can enter without mask, but when I come to the cashier, I should be in a mask. So I just walk in a store without mask is fine. Communicate with other people, but when I come to the cashier, I should be in a mask. Of course, I cannot come to someone else's house with my own rules. I'm supposed to follow rules, otherwise not go there. But some of the rules, a little bit silly, I would say. I understand when the doctor he make a surgery, yeah, nothing should come out from his mouth and sweating or whatever because he's cut the person. Whatever, it's reasonable. And if you feel sick, and stay home. If you not stay home, you need to go buy something, okay, just wear the mask for not infect other people. So let's say in Asia it's more common because like China or Japan, whatever, like last 20 years they have a really huge pollution, so wearing mask is really common. And I think like this gas mask, like proper mask, can protect you maybe from something, but this just piece of fabric, I don't know, size of virus and size of fabric, it's not really reasonable. Okay, if you wear the mask because it's dust or you work in the construction, yeah, it's reasonable, you protect your health, yeah, and also you're not wearing like for a long time. Otherwise it's quite difficult to breathe. When I done cycling in a city and it's huge pollution, I had a headache when I done that. So I use a carbon mask, like a proper carbon mask. I feel a bit better, but it's so difficult, you know? So if I go cycling or running in a park or in a forest or in a beach, I feel good. And after the complete run, I feel even better. But when I done it in the city, even in the mask, I not feel good, you know? Like with kind of lack of oxygen and we just breathing our waste. So, from yoga technique, if you increase your CO level for a little bit for a short time, it might be good for you, but for a little bit and for a short time. It seems like we just training for became kind of biological robots. What about the temperature? Before, as I remember, in many countries, I think everywhere, it's only people who have a medical certificate allowed to check your temperature. But now, like anyone, any security, everywhere, they train you for scan your barcode from your forehead and so on, or your chip in your arm, etc. Was a pretty sad story, but basically we made a choice. We agreed to anything what someone want to do with that. And I remember many years ago, maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we make a video. It was kind of I wouldn't say like a mechanical warehouse. They complete different parts and so on. They have a similar temperature meter, what they use the temperature on certain parts. And there I remember it was right, like not use it on humans. Don't check temperature on humans. You can make your own research, like infrared is everywhere in your camera for check the distance and so on, but also infrared you can send the information. Remember these mobile phones, you can send information through the infrared. So basically when you scan the temperature, you can send a certain information to your body over again, and it will make some kind of effect. Well, I saw many different kind of articles, but it takes hours for read it. If you're interested, so yeah, why not? Then I go with my friend, we pick up a kid from a kindergarten, and you know, all of the kids like how many, 3 years old, 3 up, everyone that's wearing masks. So imagine they already like a few months, they not see any emotions, they always in a mask, and they afraid to see people who come without a mask. They're like shocked, oh, can see the face. And prediction from World Health Organization, what they mention, they supposed to make such kind of restrictions for until 2025. I don't know, do you want to do that? So basically in 5 years it will be a completely new generation of biological robots who don't have any emotions, no freedom of speech, no nothing. Yeah, try to post anything about political, economical, I don't know, issue, religious issue from any social networks. It usually will be deleted and your account will be blocked. So freedom of speech, like big delusion. And in school, everyone wearing mask as well, or I don't know, because it's really natural to see the person emotions, what he's saying, and so on. Once I visited the school, and third part of class, so from 30 kids, it was age about 12 years old. Third part, it's been 10 boys. They already determined themselves as a homosexual, and appeared the question how much chance for survive humanity have in this case. But okay, it's like single cases, I cannot base much statistic on that, but in general about this unlogical stuff what going on around, we cannot see any logic. For example, constructions and factory what's supposed to work, they always was open, and it doesn't matter it was lockdown, it was any restrictions, pandemic restrictions I mean or not, and everything else what not really important was closed. So basically it seems like hard attack on any small middle business production is possible. But of course I might be wrong. I wouldn't say I made the best research as possible, but from the things I saw, yeah, it's pretty sad. I just provide you like a few really simple examples, yeah, but you can see much more around you. Just stop and just have a look. And yeah, we'll be glad if you share your opinion, what you think about. And yes, you can provide some more information, some more videos, and maybe you can clarify for me it all. But what I wish to, we will be more mindful, we will be more logical. We start to use our logic. It's like, I think, the most important aim. And basically it's a conclusion of the whole video. All right, so I wish you to be mindful and use your mind, use your logic, be smart, then no one can manipulate you or make any kind of influence, make you fool. So stay tuned.